Sounds the call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa.
Program Director, Honorable Mafu, Deputy Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture, Mr. B. Hendricks, SASCOC President, SASCOC leadership here present, sports federations, athletes of our country, our partners in hosting the event, sponsors of our athletes at all levels, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. The Sports Awards are held annually to acknowledge sports achievements at national, continental, and international level. However, the awards were not held in 2020 and 2021 due to the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. Recognizing that the period under review includes the Olympics and Paralympics, all efforts had to be made to ensure that we do not miss the opportunity to celebrate our sportsmen and women. Despite Team South Africa's less than expected performance at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic and Paralympic Games, the country's sports stars still have a lot of achievements to be proud of. Judging by the quality of the nominations of our independent selection panel, there is still reason to celebrate the performances of our athletes during the period under review. On my part, I did not battle to find worthy candidates, past and present, for the two categories of Ministerial Excellence Awards and Steve Jewett Lifetime Awards. Sports awards provide the country, in general, with the kind of optimism that is sorely needed, particularly during the pandemic times. Sports awards are also an opportunity for the country to not only acknowledge athletes for past performances, but also for incentivizing them for setting even higher goals for themselves. Whilst my department and SASCOC are still working through the lessons related to our participation at the 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games, President Hendricks and I have our sights set on better achievements at this year's Commonwealth Games to be hosted in Birmingham in the UK, and the Olympic and Paralympic Games to be hosted by France. Whilst we enjoyed watching the Winter Olympics recently hosted by China and the African Cup of Nations hosted by Cameroon, we would have been happier as participants rather than spectators as it happened this year. There appears to be a consensus on the depth of talent available across all sports in the country, so tonight's celebration of our sports heroes and heroines will help bring back the pride and resolve to succeed that is inherent in our DNA as a nation. We can build on successes and continue to present sport as a terrain for inclusiveness, nation building, and social cohesion. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the partners who have worked under pressure within a short period to make this evening and night with the stars possible: the South African Sports Confederation and Olympic Committee SASCOC, the South African Broadcasting Corporation, the KwaZulu-Natal Department of Sport and Recreation, the city of eThekwini. It would be amiss of me if I do not acknowledge the sterling work of the independent panel of journalists and the nominees panel. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in wishing all the nominees the best for tonight. You are already winners. Izinja the game, the best. Thank you for your attention.
Uyazizwa lezo zigi yangeni mbogodo. Uyazizwa lezo zigi yanyatheli mbogodo yangena.
Kulo nyaka ka Charlotte Maxeke siqhubuzela ubumbano kuona wonke ama South Africans. Ngekathi abaseGibhithe besuka ezweni lokuqhilazeka beya ezweni lesithembiso babehambe bebuzana ukuthi ngabe siyokwazi ukuwela lapha phesheya, kodwa bezwa ilizwi liqhamuka phezulu lithi lempi enilandelayo ngeke niphinde nize niyibone, lempi enza ngemva kwenu ngeke niphinde nize niyibone. Ngempela laqhekezeka ulwandle bawelela ngephesheya bathanda
Mbogodo.
hey.
Hey, hold your head up high, soar and reach for the sky. Sukuma wembogodo, sukuma mbogodo. When I hold the fire, you can do this, you can leave. Yeah.
Babehamba besibuzo ukuthi ngabe siyokwazi ukuwela lolu lwandle olunzima, kodwa ngempela bakwazi ukuluwela ulwandle bawelela ngaphesheya. Behamba besibuza ukuthi ngabe kuzokwenzeka yini. Nathi eminyakeni emibili edlule sike sahlaselwa iCovid-19, besiyibuza ukuthi ngabe sokwazi ukuwelela ngaphesheya yini. Besiyibuza ukuthi ngabe sisazokwazi ukubona ibhola lethu lena bhutshuzwayo, ama-athletes watsithi imbokodo. Usibo the poet namhlanje kuyofeza izifiso zami uthe seqeda ukungidala wasengivikela endleleni zami wadlala itafula phambi kwami ebusweni bezitha zami wangipha amandla kuyofeza amaphupha ami inkinga zokukhula kwami ngeke isame endleleni yami angifuna iqamba amanga nayizola ngilalanga ngikhala ngashawanga ngicabanga lo hambo la ngiyakhona ngive ngiyoganga namhlanje kuyofeza izifiso zami bazali bami ningakhali lapho ngiyakhona ngiyoqhubeka nemfundiso zenu ngihlonipha omdala nomncane noma impilo isimnandi ngidla ama cranberry ngilala ngivuka ngestrawberry ngiyangikhohle ukuphila ngeBhayibheli amavesi oMateyu noJohane kuyoba isinkwa ngemihla ngeke ngiphike nabafana bangifica intokaza kwethu bangishiye ngugogwa kwethu namhlanje sithi phakama mbokodo phakama mzansi phakama baba phakama mama phakama South African Sports Awards Sbo the poet.
Coming to you live from the Durban International Convention Center, Manene na Manene Gazi. This is the 2022 South African Sport Awards. Africa Dzonga.
Ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you a story. Nandi makashanga ngithe ngikubona ngifika lana ngangakubonisi kahle ukuthi wena ngacabanga khona indlela othi umugoduke ekhaya emzimkhulu egugwini kuthiwa amadraya asemkhomazi ngathi awu madoda nawo amadraya asemkhomazi akuthatha kubeka endlini angakulahli cishe ngathi idudlu ntombi nengenabhaskithi angena emakethe nengenayinkomo yayidla inyama nonganalo ibhola yadlala enkundleni nongashaye ngenqabu uyayikhuphula indebe hayi bo ngabona ukuthi hawo khona indandatho umuzi uzakhele isibongo siyangidida. Ladies and gentlemen, how beautiful does she look? Please give it up for Unandi Matita.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu bhuti wami. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Andile Ncube.
Sekaso sikabageba so sisibeke eceleni isikhuluma isiZulu esikhathini esiningi. This year marks the 15th annual, of course, edition of this beautiful, beautiful ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love it. I know ukuthi umehluko ukhona ngoba ke silandela ke imithetho yezwe esho ukuthi ngesibe baningi la ekhaya kodwa ke socela ukuthi laba bakhona la ongqongqoshe siyababona abo MEC siyababona sicela ukuzwa ngani ukuthi sikhona emakhaya nje wabengekho lana bezwe ngani ukuthi sikhona asike siphinde kokugcina ke sicela ukunizwa lapho. Siyabonga nani. It is very fitting that we hold the ceremony so early in the year, of course, to honor our athletes for the resilience that they've showed by performing their feats in the face of the devastating COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 as well as 2021. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome.
Oh man, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. But also, guys, you have to understand, it is an honor for me to be co-hosting with the one and only Andile Ncube. And I'll tell you why. Because growing up during live, used to remember him flicking his dreads and saying, "You're watching live," and all the ladies swoon, and the country absolutely loved you, and here you are, right? This is 360 moment for me. It's a dream come true. I'm co-hosting with the one and only Andile Ncube.
Thank you very much. You're too kind.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikamla Munandi Madita, and I am so honored to host the SA Sports Awards, of course, 2021, for the second time in a row, actually. So these awards also being held in recognition of a stalwart whose pursuit for freedom and selflessness knew no boundaries. Yeah. Who am I talking about? Umam Charlotte Maxege was not only afraid to make sure that anything could be done, because anything is impossible to a willing heart. She pursued knowledge and education first, and she worked hard to uplift and empower women in all spheres of our society. Oh man. And while Charlotte Maxege, this year we are celebrating her for 2021, it is also befitting that we celebrate her the whole year because she's been absolutely incredible, right? Her legacy lives on forever. And we celebrate so many women here tonight, and of course our nominees.
La ukhona uhlele ekhaya uyazazi ukuthi uyimbokodo uyazazi ukuthi kuncelwa kuwena uyazazi ukuthi mungekho community ayifani sithi kinina nonke niyimbokodo namhlanje hlala ninibuke usuku lwenu. But also, you sitting at home, you can still have your say on who wins the People's Choice Award tonight. Dial *120 *32020 hash. That's *120 *32020 hash, and reply with the letter representing your favorite People's Choice Sports Star of the Year. Now, the voting lines will remain open until later in the show. All right? So keep your phones on you and keep voting. Right now, though, enough of us. Let's welcome KZN Department of Arts, Culture, Sports and Recreation, MEC, Wamhlengiwe Mavimbela engahambi yedwa, Mr. Barry Hendricks, the president of SASCOC Esmeton.
Can you still do that flick?
Asi,
Do-
bonus.
Over the years, the recipients of this award have demonstrated an undying love and commitment for their sport. Their work allows our sports stars, sports and time to concentrate on what they do the best.
In the past 14 years, we have had winners across a wide range of sporting codes, from cricket to netball and rowing, amongst other. The nominees for the administrator, something close to my heart, are
in the category Sport Administrator of the Year. The nominees are Ndumiso Njabulo Nyause, Cornelia Swanepoel, Anne Vermaak.
So we're supposed to be at that microphone while I make the talk. And the winner is Ndumiso Njabulo Nyawase. And this side. There we go.
Thank you. Firstly, I'd just like to thank all my loved ones, family, friends, thank everyone at Blind Cricket South Africa and KZN Blind Cricket, and all the colleagues that we've worked with locally and internationally on so many projects. I think this recognition of blind cricket and the work that's being done is just a stepping stone towards blind cricketers finally being able to potentially one day earn an income for their families and everything for the hard work that they do. Thank you so much for this recognition.
And now we deal with the past winners of this category. Have tonight that I'm trying to read that so nicely, but I cannot. Category has taught us that a performance national federation. No, let me just read what I think is important. Here we're dealing with a federation that has performed so well that it is recognized as a national federation to be rewarded with Federation of the Year award.
This is a fearlessly competitive category that has seen the likes of Basketball South Africa, Life Saving South Africa, Swimming South Africa, and Rowing South Africa win in the past. The nominees for the National Federation of the Year are
In the category National Federation of the Year, the nominees are South African Sports Association for Physically Disabled, Surfing, South African Rugby Union,
And the winner is South African Rugby Union.
Rugby coming up. We don't know who he is.
There he comes, my one and only the son.
Yeah.
Thank you. On behalf of SA Rugby, would like to say thank you so much, everybody who voted for us. Thank you for a great opportunity. And yeah, we don't take for granted what we do. And I know what the rugby has meant for South Africa in the past. Hopefully, we are continuing to do the best we can for the country and also to showcase diversity. Diversity is our strength as a country. We should all be proud of how diverse we are in South Africa, and our team is also diverse. We're not where we want to be, but where we are going is really good. So yeah, I wish you all the best tonight. Thank you for this.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned for more after the break for Indigenous Game Teams of the Year. Stay tuned to SA Sports Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 15th SA Sport Awards. The voting lines for the People's Choice Award close at 9 o'clock. To vote, dial *120 *32020 hash and reply with the letter representing your favorite People's Choice Sports Star of the Year. The voting lines will remain open until later in the show. Our next presenter is the Speaker of the eThekwini Municipality. It is Councillor Thabani Nyawose.
During the last edition of the Indigenous Games held in Limpopo, records were broken in a way we were never seen before. That is a statement to the shared commitment and the quality of teams. Imidlalo yendabuko are such an important part of who we are. Most of us, we grew up playing them. But to make it into the level of these nominees, you must be an artist. The nominees for the Indigenous Sports Team of the Year are...
In the category Indigenous Games Team of the Year, the nominees are Gauteng, KZN, Western Cape,
and the winner is Ochap winner.
Thank you. We are receiving on behalf of team, but there are different stakeholders that we want to thank for making coordination and development of Indigenous Games possible in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Department of Sport and Recreation, KwaZulu-Natal, Indigenous Games Council, KwaZulu-Natal, Sport Confederation in the province. We want to thank Ukokta through all local municipalities, including Usalga. We want to thank the Department of Basic Education through a program called School Sport. Thank you very much. If it was not for you, this team couldn't have been this, wouldn't have been the champions as we are. Thank you very much.
Past winners of the Recreation Body of the Year category, like United Through Sports, Vachekola, do you still remember those organized grannies who took the world by storm just before the 2010 World Cup? Reaction Bodies are organizations on a mission to use sports to inspire and provide communities with tools for a successful life while also helping them to keep fit and healthy. The nominees for the Recreation Body of the Year are Ochap Recreation Body.
In the category Recreation Body of the Year, the nominees are Local Surf Lounge Academy, Skateistan, Gauteng, Fight with Insight, Gauteng,
And the winner for the Recognition Body of the Year is Local Surf Lounge Academy.
It's for surfing a great honor to get this award, and I'd like to express my gratitude to those in Cape Town who make this possible, and also I'd like to dedicate this to Robin the Cock in Cape Town for all the hard work he's put into surfing, and hopefully we teach kids to surf from marginalized communities, and hopefully they'll end up like Bianca one day. Thank you very, very much.
This event serves to recognize them and reward them for all the years of work that they've put in the past, and for the newcomers, the recognition of the future. You are going to be the role models. You are in fact the role models. Go out there, accept the awards with pride but with humility. Thereafter show South Africa and the youth what it is to be role models, champions, men and women, especially women. We need them to come into sport again so that South African sport can grow. We need those role models so that they can then secure the base and increase the base of sport in the country.
photographer of the year. Stay tuned on SA Sports Awards.
Welcome back to the 2021 SA Sports Awards, and congratulations to Sundance. Let's give them a round of applause. Yeah, amazing stuff. Woohoo! Now, all the social media, we would love for you guys to interact with us on our social media platforms. Let us know what you think, what you love about tonight, and even the previous shows. We want to hear from you. Make sure you interact with us with the hashtag Izinja. We're having a great time tonight, of course, with the one and only Andile Ncube. But coming up next, joining us now to present the next set of awards is MEC Desiree Fiennes from the Northern Cape Department of Sports, Arts and Culture and the Chief Operations Officer of the SABC, Mr. Ian Bloikies.
Sports photographers are storytellers who often have a split second to capture and narrate the whole story. To become the best, you must do it time and time again.
I absolutely agree with you, Desiree. A picture might say 1,000 words, but one must produce many iconic photos to join tonight's elite league of photographers. Here are the nominees.
In the category Photographer of the Year, the nominees are Roger Cedrus, Reni Shibambu, Reinhard Hammer,
You must say the winner is, you must say the winner is.
And the winner is
Roger Cedrus.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank Minister Ntetwa and the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture for the splendid SA Sports Awards. This is indeed an honor and a privilege, and I'm humbled for receiving this. I dedicate this award to all the athletes across all sporting codes. Their passion and dedication and their pursuit of excellence inspires me to capture our country's iconic sporting moments. On a personal level, I'd like to thank my wife and my family for their undying love and support. Thank you.
You know, we at the SABC, better than most, knows that sports journalism is a craft that requires a lot of dedication and attention to details. The journalists who have won this category before are at the very top of their industry.
Let's mention some names. Tabiso Sitole, Ramasia Mawalau, and Velile Mayandu, to name but a few. The nominees are...
In the category Journalist of the Year, the nominees are Timothy Mulobi, Tabiso Musia, Robert Marawa,
The winner is...
Timothy Mulobi.
Dumelang kaofela. If there's one thing that the past 3 or so seasons have shown, is that sports journalism is not just about match reporting and previewing games. We had to dig deep. We had to think out of the box. Thank you to all the sports journalists who especially were deprived the opportunity to attend matches. Ke a leboha.
Oh, congratulations there, of course, to Timothy Milobi, a great journalist who's put in the work over the years. Great to see a man such as that getting his award. Congratulations, Timothy Milobi, Sports Journalist of the Year. It is because of men like that and women like that that most of us who grow up only reading about those sports get to do what we do. We appreciate you.
Absolutely, congratulations. Through tonight's event, we pay tribute to the women's generation of 1956 who marched to the Union buildings. We honor all of tonight's nominees in the spirit of all the pioneering women of South Africa from as far as 1913, when Mama Charlotte Maxege led a march against the past laws. Oh, man.
Oh, what amazing women those are. And I, for one, am inspired by the vast presence of women amongst us here namhlanje. Bahle bagezile, bakhona bazonibheka, bazonibona, bazothatha indodo zabo. And that is history within itself. You, as you are here, are already history makers.
Absolutely, we are so inspired by you. Now, joining us to present the next set of awards is MEC Thandi Moraga from the Limpopo Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, and in the company of a man who knows, a thing or two about competitive sports, right? Paralympian and surfer. He's pretty gnarly, Mr. Sabelo Ngema.
Every year, a season of sport rewards us as fans with the pleasure of watching the marvel of Abo Mafiki Zolos, the new kids on the block. You'll see them by the sheer hunger and the fearlessness they show on the field of play.
Remember Kahiso Rabatan? How about Usiakolisa? Or maybe Tatiana Schoolmaker? They were all newcomers some time ago, and they won this award. Let's see this year's nominees.
In the category Newcomer of the Year, the nominees are Ronald Brown, Mene de Klerk, Yaneman Malan,
And the winner is Mine de Klerk.
Anyone here to receive the award on behalf of Mine de Klerk? Yes, President, thank you.
SASCOC accepts this on behalf of Athletics South Africa, and also to know that the future champions are the ones who will take us forward. Thank you so much.
The previous list of the winners for the team of the category is laden with the names, like one of our own very best, the Springbok 7, the Protea cricket team, Orlando Pirates, Rowing SA, and Protea Netball.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen. That is a formidable list of winners right there. The standard of our domestic and national team improves with every passing year. With that in mind, let's see our list of nominees.
In the category Team of the Year, the nominees are Springboks, Spar Proteas Netball, Men's 4x100 Relay,
it gonna be? Can we hear it from the voters?
Let's see.
And it goes to the Springboks.
Actually, I don't have anything to say. I would like to say thank you so much to everyone. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for uDladla Mshunqisi. uDladla i-alarm yami mangafuna ukuba late ngimfake efonini ngivuswa uyena ngeke ungavuki mfana wami. Yay! Uzovuka uthanda ungathandi.
Now listen, if you haven't yet casted your vote, make sure you do so now for the People's Choice Award. So all you have to do is dial what? Do you know the number is?
Star 120 star 32020 hash.
And this is why you're the best in the game. And make sure you reply with the letter representing your favorite People's Choice Sports Star of the Year. The voting lines will close very, very soon.
There's about a minute to go, couple of seconds to go, so make sure that you're getting it in there. You are sitting on your phone, fastest fingers first, vote for your favorite ones. Now, let's move on, because with us here to present new awards are two powerful women. I saw them backstage. They look so beautiful of South African sport. Khuluma go MEC uFezeka Nkomonye. Ehamba naye ke uzakwakhe buye Eastern Cape Department of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture. And of course, a boxing promoter and the chairperson of the KZN Professional Boxing Association, uMama uZandi Malinga. Ngicela babize nje kahle ngehlombe limnandi. Wambuhle uMatita.
The legacy that our athletes with disabilities have created is made up of some amazing feats. This makes winning this category tough. But I can tell you, Zandile, for free, Lucas Sitole, Gian Bess, and Tando Mahlangu have done it before.
Honorable MSC, the dedication and fearlessness of these nominees should serve as an inspiration to us all. Here are the nominees.
In the category Sportsman of the Year with a Disability, the nominees are Peter Dupri, Ntando Mahlangu, Mpumelelo Mhlongo,
And the winner is
Peter Dupree.
SASCOC will accept the award on behalf of Super Pete and Cycling South Africa. Congratulations on the achievement.
For any sport to become successful and sustainable, it needs volunteers. Although we don't get to see them on the field of play, but they are the reason that our athletes and our events become successful.
Indeed, you are correct, Zandile. The work of these nominees in this category embodies the spirit of Mama Charlotte Manya Maxeke, in whose name and honor tonight's event is being held. Here are the nominees.
In the category Volunteer of the Year, the nominees are Jody Eleanor Dreyer, Owen Gabaotswe. Renuka Ramu.
Owen Gabaotswe.
Dumelang. Let me take this opportunity to thank my colleague Onkabe Sintasi for the wonderful work that he's doing with our team, and also to thank our team New Fitness for their commitment to the work that we do in the community. And I would also like to thank Prof. Munyege on his absence here, and also lastly to thank my mother at home. Thank you very much.
This is the 2021 SA Sport Awards, and we are live at the eThekwini International Convention Center and in the company of the Honorable Minister and Deputy Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture. Let's now welcome the pioneering MEC for the Free State Department of Sport, Arts, Culture and Recreation, Ms. Dimakatso Mahasa, and Football Administrator par excellence, Ms. Mary Jane Sakela.
Being a coach is as demanding as it is rewarding. We admire them for their technical acumen, how they keep athletes in line, and most of all, for masterminding the win.
Very true. South Africa is proud to have produced the following world-class coaches who have won the award. But I know there are also very many of them. To mention but a few, we have Holger Loran, Graham Hill, Rassie Erasmus, and many, many, many more. Let's see the nominees for this year. Watch out.
In the category Coach of the Year, the nominees are Neil Cornelius, Johan Rassie Erasmus, Rocco Meiring,
And the winner is Johan Erasmus.
I'm not Johan. Just in case you weren't sure. But I'll take it on behalf of Coach Rassie. And I'll tell you a bit about him. He's an amazing coach. I think, as you all know, he gave me the opportunity to be the first black captain in South Africa. And yeah, thank you. His work has really been amazing regarding transformation. I know it's a sensitive topic that people don't really want to talk about. I think the first meeting he had with us as a team when he just took over as coach was he told us 3 goals that he had was winning, transformation, and squad depth. And he hasn't been hiding it. He's making sure that he's not just putting people of color in the team. He's making sure they are well coached, they are prepared. Like for me, when I became captain, he knew I was very shy. I wasn't going to be able to take all the work that comes along with being captain. So he put other leaders around me, so it makes my jobs a little bit easier. So, Thank you. Yeah, so I think he's doing really amazing work in South African rugby, and I know it's only going to get better. And we could see with the results that we had in the World Cup, winning the World Cup, it shows that, when we have people from all different walks of life, different skin colors, we all see stuff differently, and it's always great to see a point of view from a different angle. And you know what? The only thing that I can leave you with behind this message tonight is that we will only be amazing as a nation is if every single people are thriving, every single community is thriving. If you are thriving alone, you should make sure that you pull people with you. Thank you.
This category has the word legend written all over it. The women that have won it before definitely don't mess around.
I agree. They also tend to return from the Olympics with the bags and bags of medals. Remember Beijing 2018?
Definitely.
And the nominees are...
In the category Sportswoman of the Year with a Disability, Anne-Renee Liebenberg-Beyers, Suzanne Kutzier, and guides Estiaan Barenhorst and Klaus Kempen. Cheryl James.
And the winner is...
The winner is Aman Lienpe Weven.
Oh, Ladenbags, Wayans.
That comes with glasses, eh? Thank you.
Sure, thank you so much. What an honor it is at my last sports awards, as I recently retired last year. What an honor it is to be amongst two other nominees that made me so proud to be the disabled athlete and represent South Africa. So well done. And to Stefan, my husband, I'm really proud and honored to be your wife. Thank you for encouraging me all along, all the difficult times and the challenging times. And to my parents, friends, coach, everyone back home, and everyone here tonight supporting us and backing us, it makes me really proud to be a South African and represent our country. Thank you very much.
Andile.
Awamuhle siphalapha.
Alalela when you are getting the tongues wagging backstage, but say, "Homa, nangu Andile."
Ginja game.
And remember to use the hashtag #IzinjaZeGame. We love interacting with you guys online. And we are loving some of your thoughts about the winners from the past and the present. Keep those posts coming, man. Keep them coming.
I think I saw Siyakolisi coming on a little bit earlier. He's got an amazing book. Go get it. It's called Rise. It was one of my favorite reads over the past couple of weeks. And in that book, Sia speaks about how he never used to eat a lot when he was younger. He's obviously made up for it.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Did you see how big he is?
Yeah, he used to tell me that he used to have really big ears and he literally filled out. And now,
Now you can't
now
stop
I'm
eating.
handsome, I'm cute.
Come on,
you
let's
know?
hear it for Sia Kolisi, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
A pillar of
Captain,
South
our
African
captain.
community. Absolutely amazing. Go get the book. It's called Rise. Now, to announce the winners for the Sportsman and Sportswoman of the Year Awards, please welcome MEC Uthandi Shongwe from the Department of Culture, Sports and Recreation in Mpumalanga, as well as the Director General of the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, Umnumzane Uvusumuzi Mkhize.
The nominees in this category spend most of their time honing their craft and figuring out ways to outmaneuver and outwit their opponents.
These are the torchbearers for our nation, carrying the flame that was lit by the generation of Charlotte Manya Matleke and other great women that came before us. Here are the nominees.
In the category Sportswoman of the Year, the nominees are Tatiana Schoenmaker, Bianca Buitendag, Hazel Lee,
The Sportswoman of the Year, Tatiana Skuma.
Good evening, everyone. What an honor it is. I always get the question, how much does my team contribute to my success? And team for me is anyone who's been supporting me and has my back. And for me, that's an easy question to answer. It's not how much they contribute, is they are my success. So thank you to everyone and everyone's support. Thank you.
Cameron van der Berg, Chad Leclos, Maruti Ntalane, and Wade van Niekerk won this award and went on to become South Africa's most sought-after talent in their respective sports.
If that is anything to go by, these nominees are great company. Here they are.
In the category Sportsman of the Year, the nominees are Greg Minard, Matthew Sates, Makazule Mapimpi,
The winner is
Magazola Mampingi.
like to say to everyone who voted for me, thank you so much. And I would like to say thanks to the coaches. It's because of the coaches. And thanks to everyone who always behind the scenes. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
Stay tuned for the Minister's Excellent Awards.
If you're just joining us, well, where have you been? And this, of course, ladies and gentlemen, is the 15th Annual Sports Awards. And we welcome all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, you've come to a brilliant part of the show, one that I'm excited about. It is time for the Minister's Excellence Awards. Now, let's please welcome Minister of the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, Umnumzane Unathi Mthethwa. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, we can do a lot better than that. Welcome the Minister. Sasifike endaweni la sithatha khona kama Excellence Awards siwanika abantu abawudisevile kule minyaka edlule. Asiqale ngokuqala.
Come here.
You've got a mic right on you. Me and you were twins.
Yes.
There we go.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to go here. No, we are ready. We are ready for the Excellence Awards. And the Excellence Awards recipients, one is Miss Akona Makalima.
Ladies and gentlemen, Akona Makalima.
I have something nice for you, so beautiful. Thank you. This is yours.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank
the Honorable MEC for honoring ourselves, especially as athletes. Unfortunately, I will have to thank my MEC from the Eastern Cape, Mamu Fezega, and I will also thank the South African Football Association for making a point that they spot our talent and they continuously making sure that they sharpen our skills. Thank you so much to the local football associations and to our regions and all the match officials. Thank you so very much to my family. Thank you.
Red cards. Red cards yellow cards. Minister,
the next winner is Mr. Kolile Letlaka.
Please let's hear it for Kolile Letlaka.
Chubbs started his racing career with Terry Moss Racing in 1999 and has competed in a diverse range of categories locally and globally.
Thank you very much, Minister. Thank you so much to Motorsport South Africa. Thank you very much to our racing team, Into Africa Stradale. Thank you so much to Africa Races One, the campaign that we run for development of kids and promotion of motorsport. And thank you so much to my wife and my kids, and the family of Into Africa, every single one that works in that company to give us this opportunity. I thank you.
The third one is Mr. Batsobonke Sipuka.
Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for the third recipients. It's Mr. Batsobonke Sipuka.
The first man of color to drive the super truck has competed in the 25-hour cup race at Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, and he came third.
Very good evening to everybody. Just want to say thank you on this God-given day that the department has finally decided to acknowledge people of our caliber. Want to thank our families for the tireless support and everyone who has been quite supportive in this journey. Thank you.
As we move on with our winners, in the midst of winners, we go on to Roberto Oseisen.
Born on the 23rd of January 1987 in Bloemfontein, track and field javelin thrower, personal best of 86.8.
Good evening, goeienaand. I just want to share this honor and privilege that I received this from the Minister. To all, we're doing a tug of war as a team sport, and for the past 40 years, and the people that assisted me, my family, my pullers, the coaches, the administrators, thank you very much. I share this with you.
Let's continue with the winning trend. Michelle, you bet.
Elite international umpire, she is the 2015 FIH Women's International Umpire of the Year award winner and holder of a golden whistle for her first 100 international matches.
Thank you everybody for this opportunity, to the Department of Sports and Recreation, to South African Hockey Association. It's not every day we have opportunities to showcase officials in front of people that hate us a lot, and that's you, the spectators and the athletes. So really, I think tonight I would like to dedicate this award to all the sports officials out there, not just for hockey. May you continue to grow your passion and hopefully also get to see the world like we get to do it. Thank you.
The next, Mr. Victor Miguel de Freitas Gomez.
Victor is not here with us, Minister Namhlanje, but we will accept that on his behalf. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, and of course a very hearty well done to all of you here for getting your Minister's Excellence Awards. Please, a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to the Minister, and of course congratulations to all the recipients. Soon we'll be observing a moment of remembrance for all our fallen heroes. But before then, here's a message from our Deputy Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Unokawe Mafu.
As the country knows, we have not had the Sports Awards for almost 2 years now. It's been a dry season. But it's one of the important things that we need to do, because we need to motivate our athletes. Some of them have been through the very difficult times, but they stood still. They went to the Olympics through the COVID, and they really represented us well there. We know they were shining stars there, not wanting to play down men, but women really shined for us there in those Olympics. So it's time that we must reward, because that is also going to be motivating the young ones that are coming to say, despite of all odds, even if there are challenges, you still have to do the best that you can. So these awards are very important for us, very important for the athletes, because they also say, department, government, even though we thought there's nothing happening, we're watching and we're following. And here we are awarding you the good that you have done, because they really entertained us in the midst of that pandemic, which even now, we are not out of it yet, but at least we have been given a reprieve. Let's do these awards and reward those athletes that did well.
Kithi noma ngabe lende amen yona lendela haleluya kithi noma ngabe lende amen yona lendela haleluya kithi noma ngabe lendela amen yona lendela haleluya elumilu baba uyinkosi Jesu Yesu noma ngabe lende amen kithi lendela haleluya kithi noma ngabe lendela amen yona lendela haleluya kithi noma ngabe lendela amen yona lendela haleluya enumilu baba uyinkosi Jesu Yesu Bambelela anoma kulukuni anoma kunzima kithi bambelela gisho kuyo lendlela kithi ambani ngayo ukhona ubaba uyinkosi Jesu Yesu kithi bambelela anoma kulukuni kithi mina noma kunzima kithi mina bambelela angisho mina kuyo lendlela kithi ambani ngayo ukhona ubaba wethu uyinkosi Jesu Yesu ukuhlonipha nabazali khona zonke izinto zizolunga nina nizozibona lokuniphumelela njalo kukho konke nikudingayo uma nihamba ngokukholwa nibalalela nabazali kuyamazi ngeke nishiye uyinkosi uJesu Githi mina ngimona ngamehla ngqondele ngemthini bemthuka bethakaza isindise uma eyinkosi bethakehla siphambanweni ngithi wayengakwenza lokho wayengehla emthini wayenzela mina nawe walengemthini ngoba eyinkosi Githi mina noma ngabe sebegxike kakhulu base bathi ngeke uzuphumelele wena ubungambiza ngokukholwa ngoba mina ngiyamazi uJesu ngithi mbuzeni kimi akasanga ngishiye yena umile uyinkosi uJesu Githi mina noma ngabe sebegxeke kakhulu base bathi ngeke uzuphumelele Githi ungambiza ngokukholwa ngoba mina ngiyamazi uJesu Githi mbuzeni kimi akasanga ngishiye yena umile ubaba angithi mina noma ngabe lendlela isibukeka ibanzima ngithi mina mbekezelani ngithi nina mbambelelani khona kuyo le ndlela hambani ngayo ukhona ubaba uyinkosi uJesu ngithi mina noma ngabe le ndlela la 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 bekezelane yithi mina phambelelane yithi mina phekani phambili shana umile uyinkosi uJesu yezulu awungithi mina noma ngabe le ndlela Hilokhu ibanzima Githi mina bekezelani Githi nina bambelelani Kiyazi ilukhuni Kodwa bambelelani Shana umile uyinkosi uJesu yezulu
Welcome back. Sanamukela nonke kwindawo ngendawo la nihleli khona. Ngiyabona ukuthi kuyinkundla zokuxhumana nobuhlobo nikhona nikhuluma kuningi, but the one thing everyone's talking about gumazola amapipi yini kangaka amapipi kanje. Wakhala amantombazana ku Twitter yinyembezi nezinhliziyo yonke indawo. Engakwazi nokukhuluma nje mina ngikwazi yini inkinga. Hi, madoda ke asozama ngelinye ilanga nathi. Welcome back to the 2021 South African Sport Awards as we turn our attention now to the momentous Steve Tshwete Lifetime Achievement Awards. Please help me welcome umhlonishwa KwaZulu-Natal Premier Mr. Sihle Zikalala.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present the Lifetime Achievement Award. And this goes to few people. The first is Ntabi Ravele.
Great. Such as President, Chairperson, Manager, and Head of Delegations.
Ndimadekwana. Thank you. Thank you to the department for honoring me with this award. And thank you for all South Africans who supported me in the work that I do, that I'm passionate with, which is sport. And thank you to my family also for supporting me. Thank you.
And the second one is Miss Lynette Ferreira.
Lynette Ferreira, born on the 21st of February 1938, she represented South Africa at the first Netball World Cup in 1963, and she's been involved in South African netball for 73 years.
Thank you, Minister, for honoring a phenomenal woman in this way, the late Lynette Ferreira. I dedicate this to netball in South Africa, to all the past players, officials, everyone and to the future netball players and the future officials. I want to wish you the best, because that would have been Lynette's wish for you, that the World Cup or World Championships next year in Cape Town will be the best ever. Thank you.
Oh, the next one. In fact, I think this is quite serious. May I request the family of Tshwete, Steve Tshwete, to join me on the stage. This achievement award are named after Steve Tshwete, and it would be an honor to have one of them on the stage. Oh, Malbongwe is coming. Let's proceed. Now let me call the third. Read. The third goes to Teta Masumbuga. Teta Elijah Masumbuga.
Mr. Masombuga was a pioneering football commentator on Ukhozi FM when it was known as Radio Zulu. He is credited with coining many terms that are currently being used by today's commentator. Chief amongst them is calling Orlando Stadium Isigodi Sikamamindlela. Simpiwe Ngobo from the SABC eThekwini office will accept on behalf of the Masombuga family.
On behalf of the SABC in the region of KwaZulu-Natal, we would like to accept this award on behalf of the family. This actually family is very close to us as SABC in KwaZulu-Natal, especially Ukhozi FM. We remember the great voice of Teta Masombuka. Siyabonga.
Next one. The next one is Patrick Ace Ntwelengwe. Umabheka phansi njengesambane. Yes. Wow.
Patrick Fule Ace Ntweleng, born on the 26th of February 1956 in Randfontein. He was one of the most talented soccer players ever from South Africa and played 11 seasons in the North American Soccer League. Ofente and Boikanyo Ntweleng will accept on behalf of the family.
It's truly an honor to be standing here and receiving this award on behalf of our father, Patrick Ace Ntwelengwe. My sister and I have been through a lot in the past few years, and this feeling is so humbling to be standing here together to honor our father. The impact that he had on the nation is astonishing, and we're very thankful that his greatest achievements are being acknowledged to this day. Thank you, Minister Natim Tetwa, and thank you, South African Sports Awards.
Thanks. The last one, it's none other than Mr. Dan Sicheti, and he's going to come, the representative of the family will also come to receive the award on his behalf.
Joining the SABC as an announcer in 1964, he started at the now defunct Radio Bantu, where he worked himself into the hearts and the soul of the then Radio Tswana listeners, who affectionately called them Chimeka champion. After many years as an announcer with Radio Tswana, now called Mutsweding, Mr. Sitedi moved on to the SABC Sports Department. To accept the award is from SABC Sports.
Thank you for this award. I'm here to represent the Sitsedi family on behalf of Braden Sitsedi. We know that Braden was that velvet voice, the soundtrack to our sports broadcasting for many decades in the 80s and in the 90s. His voice will never be forgotten because he brought us so many memories that are forever imprinted in our hearts. On behalf of the Sitsedi family, thank you for this.
Thank you. I've been told that no, it's not done until the last whistle. And therefore, the sixth one is none other than Norman Pangman Sekapane.
Mr. Sekapane was a brilliant fighter and a potential world champion, the first black boxer to fight in a multiracial match against Denmark's Jørgen Hansen in 1974, whom he knocked out in the 9th round.
Thank you. It's an honor for Relebogele Raskapani Pangamen. Pangamen was Kintato o Khulitsingo Kostere in the Northwest Province. Years passed on some 3 years back. I'm happy Lina Lachache is still being recognized. He's talking from the grave. To those who are saying ancestors are not alive, they are. Thank you a lot.
Thank you so much and congratulations. It's amazing to see the legacy of your late father. It's amazing to see so many of you here coming to get awards to say to you, we will never forget how they made us feel. All of you here, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. And as you do that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a very quick ad break. When we come back on the other side, there's still big awards coming up. Plus, there's a performance you don't want to miss. Live on SABC One and proudly brought to you by SABC Sport from the ICC at Dubane, eThekwini. Oh, it's so beautiful here. The weather is amazing. Kushisa bhe. Kuyafana nala mawazi sikhona khumula ukuthi kwinkundla zokuxhumana ke sikhona. It's hashtag izinja zegame. Now the next part of the awards is the most exciting because of all the things that happen in the world that are so similar, that are so the same, this is one of those things that sets us apart from the world, that says these are Africans being exactly that. Ladies and gentlemen, a very special award, the Shield of Jove, which was donated to the South African government in 1948 to celebrate an outstanding performance by an athlete at the Olympics. Now, some of the most recent recipients include Chad Leclerc, Wade van Niekerk, and of course, Dejan Buys as well. Now, the Olympics and Paralympics Summer Games took place in Tokyo, Japan in 2020. So, tonight, we bring out the Shield of Jove to be presented to a deserving winner. The South African Sports Awards would like to acknowledge the presence of the South African Navy in order to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. This is us at our finest. This is us at our best. Please, let's hear it for the men and women who every day wear you and I in their sleeve, wear our names on their chest, proudly so. And of course, talking with me on stage, once again, Minister. We're going to come up on stage and receive that. How beautiful does that look? I want that hanging in my house. It is absolutely outstanding. It says I've achieved beyond. So we will get into it in just a bit. And the first recipient, I'm going to leave it to you, Minister.
Thank you very much, Andile. Our first winner for the Shield of Jove is Bianca Beidendach. Congratulations. Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm extremely humbled and extremely grateful to receive this award. I think the last 2 years have been challenging to most of us. Challenges, no matter how big or small. We have a lot to celebrate tonight. Thank you very much.
The second recipient of the Shield of Jove is none other than Ntando Mahlangu.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I'm not Ntando Mahlangu. I'm just representing him tonight. He's unfortunately, he can't be here tonight. He just asked me to give a message of thankfulness and gratefulness to each and every South African. He really appreciates all the love and the support. Thank you.
There is one more, of course, that still needs to receive the award. I'm going to leave it up to you. It really is a beautiful piece of work, that Shield of Jove. Take a look at that. Golden, like, the gold that comes out of the earth of Africa, of course, and goes all over the world. You get it in your home. Let's go straight to the last one.
Well, the third one is Tatiana Schoonmaker.
Wow, it's heavy. Yeah, I don't even know how you put this in words to receive this award, and the amount of times I've been speechless this past 8 months is, yeah, I can't even count. And that just really describes that you have no words for the goodness of God, and to be honest, that's all I want to say tonight, so thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, come on, give them a big round of applause. I think they deserve it. Actually, let's do one better. Let's give them a salute, why don't we? Oh, very well deserved. Thank you so much to the minister as well. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back on the other side, there's still so much more to South African Sport Awards. Star of the Year and the People's Choice Awards are all coming up. I'm going to join and see how I will do. Gents, ladies.
Siyabonana. Hater Mzansi hater. Isn't just a game. Acho vicho. This award that I'm going to present is about the power that is given to you, the sports fans, the sports lovers, that you are able to choose, to celebrate, to reward an athlete that has entertained you, that you feel that she or he deserves this award. And here are the nominees.
In the category People's Choice Sports Star of the Year, the nominees are Siya Kolisi, Ntando Mahlangu, Tatiana Schoenmaker, Bianca Buitendag, Brad Binder,
This award was audited by the SNB partners, and of course, let's see who you fans have voted for. Who is the winner? I want to hear from you. Who? Let's watch the clip. I don't know as well. Who's the winner?
Thank you. Thank you so much to everyone who voted for me. I really do appreciate this. It's always awkward getting individual awards when you play a team sport. So I'd like to thank my teammates, my coaching staff, and everybody who supported me, and everybody who prays for me when I don't know. And I would like to thank my beautiful wife, Mareichi. Thank you so much for always supporting me and for always believing in me and for always being my cornerstone, especially when I doubt myself. I really do appreciate you. I don't think many people know how far we come from. Thank you for taking all my nonsense and still being here. And yeah, I appreciate you so much. Without you, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I want to take a moment to say to all the men, please let's start talking about gender equality in sport, because I really do feel nothing is going to change in the sport if we as men, because we know not everything is equal. We get all the being advertised, we get all the money, everything, but the women work as hard, if not harder than we do. And if we don't speak up about it, it will not change. So I finish off by saying I encourage you, we make this year a special year for our women. We celebrate them because they deserve it, and we use our platform to make sure that we speak about the women that perform and do great things, so that we can encourage our own daughters and young girls so they can play no matter what sport it is. So all the best for this year to everyone.
What an amazing gent. Come on.
What a beautiful speech. Give it up for Sia.
What an amazing gent. And I agree with them 100%. And I think we've seen the amount of beautiful, talented women that have come up on the stage. They deserve it as much as anybody else. So, Nizimba Godo.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is of course worth noting that the awards for School Team of the Year and the Developing School Team of the Year were not included in the 2021 SA Sports Awards simply because there were no school sports in the past 2 years. Ngenxa yobhubhane ke yona i-COVID. We look forward to seeing the young ones back with us in the 16th edition.
Oh, absolutely. Just quickly, speaking about school, my son is 5 years old. He just started sports. My word, is sports
Akakuli.
expensive.
Osama
Well, he
wani.
does it at the same time while running, but sports is so expensive. So big up to everyone who supports
Yeah.
it, all these incredible nominees and winners. Shout out to that support structure. Wow, wow, incredible.
Absolutely.
Right.
Come on, a big round of
Yeah,
applause to all the
absolutely.
parents out there. It takes a lot of dedication to be able to see your kids through the very difficult and sometimes expensive expenses of sport.
All right, the minister is joining us again for the night. It is Sports Star of the Year Award. I'm so excited about this
Yep.
one. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Natim Tetwa.
Thank you. Here are the nominees.
In the category Sports Star of the Year, the nominees are Tatiana Schoenmaker, Ntando Mahlangu, Siya Kolisi,
And the winner is Tatiana Schoenmaker.
I should have requested a speech on the TV. But yeah, it doesn't even feel real because being nominated among such amazing athletes, I feel like everyone is a winner. And yeah, I therefore then also dedicate this award to every athlete out there that might have not gotten the recognition, by not just for your achievements, but your perseverance to carry on doing what you love and the sport you love. So please carry on through. And yeah, I've always said a happy swimmer is a fast swimmer. So enjoy what you do and yeah, just love the sport, not because of what you can get out of it, but just because yeah, you're allowed to do it. Thank you.
Manene na Manene Gazi, please join me one more time in welcoming back our wonderful hosts this evening that have done an outstanding job, Nandi Matida and Andile Ncube.
What a show, what a show!
Congratulations,
Woo-hoo,
to everybody!
Yes! Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, sekufike leso sikhathi ke sokuthi sinishiye sabe bekumnandi sinani dames en here ons nou hier toe gaan.
Oh, absolutely. Ek is 'n bietjie te mekaar, maar ja, ek praat 'n bietjie Afrikaans.
Ja,
wat
Afrikaans
jy
of Kombese Afrikaans.
Yeah, I'm from Durban, so I'm trying. It's been a terrific evening. Wow, what a glorious evening. What an honor to be co-hosting with you, right? But
It was absolutely fantastic.
congratulations to our winners,
Of
right?
course, to all of them a big round of applause. Besikhuma ngeMbokodo namhlanje. Mangithi so nje ngiyayibona igcwele lana. Ngicela ukuthi bashayele izandla bonke ababelana beze ukuthi ke lo mcimbi uhambe ngomumo uhambe ngendlela. Siyanibonga nonke emakhaya. Nisinike isikhathi senu ukuthi ke sike singene nathi sihlale nani sixoxe udaba lezemidlalo.
Siyabonga kakhulu. Of course, our guest presenters, entertainers, everyone on board. It's been absolutely fantastic. Woo-wee! The next performance. Hey!
Lalela! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. Nadi, take it. Who we got?
Dladla Mshunqisi. Mwah, good night. We love you. God bless.
Zipi Sunday Best. Who's? Ashia. Asab. What's up? What's up? Upateni. When upateni. Upateni. How upateni. When upateni. Upateni. When upateni. Upateni. Hell. Ah, shit.